gentlemen, wherever the hell you may be in the world, Alex here, once again, in the always diverse Scarborough, which is in the eastern end of Toronto. Yes, a lot of Scarborough walking videos lately because I go to school in Scarborough, and it takes 90 minutes for me to get from home to school. I'm pretty sure you guys have an idea of where I actually go to school, but as the street sign says, we are on Lawrence Avenue East here in the Wexford neighborhood. This is a mixed-use neighborhood with a lot of commercial properties, diverse restaurants, shops, like this place, for example. And I was just filming an old, okay, I wouldn't say old, but revamped armor elevator inside that building. Not a bad mod at all. Even though a lot of you elevator enthusiasts might dislike the Dewhurst fixtures. Once again, another nice sunny day. A little hot though, at 20 Celsius. Today's the third day of fall. And yes, the leaves have started to change color, as you can see. So it's been a while since I paid this neighborhood a visit. So let's go check up on it now. As you're walking east, this is a pretty interesting neighborhood, filled with its diverse selection of restaurants and variety. I last paid this neighborhood a visit back in December, but I've also filmed another part of Lawrence Avenue East earlier this year. So the main reason I was here because I wanted to film some elevators, but I only got 2 done. Just east of Wexford, like around the Scarborough General Hospital area, there are 2 buildings that are said to have vintage elevators, but the entrances in both respective buildings are not really believable, so I don't really trust going inside. And then I know there's an Otis Series one inside another office building, but it's actually inside a freaking college. Lots of Indian students there too. So, no, I'm not saying because you're Indian, but no, this is a security guard, and you gotta, and to show proof that you're a student, you need to like hold your phone on something. I mean, I didn't go inside. I just saw what students were doing. So I'm like, forget it. I had a pretty good day at class. Probably might have made a friend with someone. I don't know. But back at it again after an exhausting weekend of events, from the Scarborough RT farewell event to Nuit Blanche, where I filmed a lot of videos. Actually, Nuit Blanche was kind of underwhelming, to be honest. We have some Middle Eastern halal restaurants. And there's another elevator that I want to film just down the street. And that's actually a couple blocks east of Warden Avenue. So I am going to cut the video. But at least I got 2 down. And yes, this neighborhood does have a few suburban style strip plazas. There is one of the worst routes in the TTC, the 54 Lawrence East bus. I didn't mention it before 2 weeks ago, but in case you probably missed it, the 54, it's friggin' unreliable. There's like buses come like at this rate, like they claim to have 10-minute service network, but like they claim to have like 10-minute frequency, but not really. You gotta wait like 15-20 minutes for a friggin' bus. And I hate the fact that it's extremely busy. Like almost every stop, you're stopping, like whether you're dropping or picking up passengers. Like damn. This is why I've only filmed 1 ride on the 54. Okay, well I did the 954. I mean the 954 is the express, but you know, they could have at least add more service like east of Markham Road, where the branches split off. There's a guy from Colorado. Nice. Colorado. That's the second time I've seen a Colorado play here. Oh, and there's a Salvation Army right next to a somewhat new apartment building. As we are coming up to Warden Avenue. But yeah, like TTC needs to get their shit together when it comes to restructuring service in the East, and especially with Line 3 closed. So I mean, if I were them, I would just have express service go up all the way to like Morningside, and then local service all the way to Star Spray. It's probably gonna be better when the Eglinton line opens and both the 54 and 954 are extended to the new Science Center station. But right now, it's a tough scene for everybody that's got to take the 54. So that's why I say it's the worst route in the TTC network. And I'm saying that as just a TTC guy right there. I can't remember if I just mentioned this. If I didn't, we only missed 2 stops. Like there's like nobody there getting off. But still, the route is very long, one of the longest routes in the system. So of course you're gonna take like 90 minutes to go from end to end. Sorry, Eglinton drivers. I wonder if my uncle has driven the 54, because he was at the new Eglinton garage on Comstock Road for a while after starting off at Arrow. Another suburban style plaza, strip plaza I should say. Yeah, what I like about this neighborhood is that there's a lot of uniqueness around here. The signage looks old. Most of the signage here looks a bit old school. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm assuming these businesses have been here for like decades. And I hear something responding. This person here is on a big ass bicycle, probably an e-bike, carrying groceries. See, like everywhere, freaking plazas, front, center, you know. You see it, but yeah, he's gone. It was probably just an ambulance as usual. But again, it was a eventful Saturday into Sunday. It was one of those rare moments while I'm out after midnight. So well taking the TTC at that hour. Of course, we're running all-night subway service for Nuit Blanche. Again, it was underwhelming, but I still had a good time hanging out with Yahya and, you know, filming videos. Especially meeting a lot of people like Transmedia Ontario, the Angry Ontarian, and the Can Continuum. This is a notable restaurant, Diana's Seafood, Oyster Bar and Grill. All right, that building up ahead is where there should be a Canadian Northern elevator. All of the elevators I filmed today are along Lawrence Avenue. But as you guys know, I don't put the exact addresses because technically it's private property. So I always withhold the exact addresses unless it's a public building, like actual public building, like a shopping mall or a maybe not plaza, but because every property seems to have their cameras. A nice pink ice cream truck, nice. As we're crossing Crockford Boulevard, Crockford. I was last year for the Taste of Lawrence Festival. They have it every beginning of July. So I'm thinking of taking this all the way to Kennedy Road. And I'm just gonna head home from there because I want to get the laundry done. There's some more apartments, probably built in the 21st century, like 20 years ago, it looks like. There's a church here and a small cemetery. This is the collision center because I swear that sign was directing, like, you gotta make a left somewhere. That office building over there has its elevators modernized, unfortunately. But I'm gonna guess this one, this elevator inside this building here is original. Sometimes Northerns last a while, but there's only a couple of properties I went into saw that the Northerns were modernized. If it's modernized, I don't just go. I don't really film it. It's not even worth filming, in my opinion, unless it's a childhood of mine, or is actually decent. But it should be in this building, so I'm gonna cut the video here, and I'll be right back at the Wexford Plaza. Okay, I guess 10 minutes later we're back, and yeah, that elevator inside that plaza had a roaring epic motor. It was quite nice, but it had a camera in there, so I only went for like one round trip, and that was it. I don't know why they had it. I don't know why they have a camera in there. It's mostly in these buildings, they don't have cameras inside the elevator itself, but this one did. So maybe some petty crime happened in that elevator and they had to install a camera in it. I don't know. If I stayed in there long, I would definitely get thrown out. But continuing on, we're a block away from Birchmount Road. I haven't filmed between Birchmount and Kennedy before, so as I mentioned, we're just going to continue on all the way, and then I think I'm going to take the 43 back to the subway. Lanes reduced. Yeah, it looks like they were doing some preliminary work. Yeah, that building, I took a quick peek from the outside and they had their elevators modded. Custom made sofa, and you got a nice garden out here. Quite nice. Lots of sunflowers too, big ass ones. Alright, I think at Birchmount, I'm going to cross over to the north side since I haven't been on the north side yet. And plus, that's where my stop conveniently is located. By the way, if any of you are still watching this, any of you guys that live in Toronto or used to live here, and you're pretty familiar with this neighborhood, maybe share some of your memories of growing up in this neighborhood. Because I know a lot of people that grew up here in Scarborough. Share with me like where you went to school, where you used to hang out, or how long you lived there. I'm open to that sort of stuff. Always looking forward to getting insightful comments from people that want to share their stories of growing up. It doesn't have to be for this neighborhood, but like anywhere else in the city. Alright, so I guess we'll go here. Oh, look at that. There's a lot of pylons, like freaking thousands of them. Nova Bus LFS. Remember back in the 2010s, they were often ruled by the Detroit Diesel Orions. Long gone though. And now the Cummins ones are next. And yes, of course, they're going to be building a column. That was probably a presentation center. And you can see it's partially dismantled. Okay, is this like, no, they get an advanced green. Screw this, I'm not going to cut this part out. What the hell do I care? Yeah, it didn't really last too long, right? Alright, there we go. Over halfway done. Of course, if the RG was still running, which obviously it isn't, I would have walked or take the bus over to Lawrence East Station, but nope, not anymore. Only option I got left is the 43. Oh wow, nice picture of the old cab car on the GO train. I guess throughout this stretch, there's a couple of like old high rises. Actually, you can tell this balcony's got revamped. And Tuesdays, I got no time to do anything, so because I'm basically at school like all day, so you know. Got some townhouses here. Remind me of the ones in Lawrence Heights in North York. And is that a community center? From the looks of that building, that might be one. No, that's a public library. And I think that's a school next door. And you can see here, the leaves have definitely changed color. More of this will turn into like orange, red, whatever. Oh shit! A watch just like flew right by me. Yeah, sometimes the bad drivers are a bit iffy around here, and they're entitled in this part of town. McGregor Park. Hopefully I won't have to wait long for the next 43 bus. I mean I could take the 54 to Midland and hop on the 903. But I think for now we're just gonna go with the 43. I just want to get home after this, get my laundry done. I want to be home by at least 3. It takes about average 45 minutes for me to get from Kennedy Station to home, which is not bad actually. Maybe if the Eglinton line was open, that would have been much more different. Okay, this is a Catholic school here, St. Lawrence. And that's probably a public school. As I hear its bell ringing, signaling it's probably change of period. From the looks of it, it probably is a high school. I think we might be almost there. See a Shoppers and another plaza coming up with a Pizza Nova, originated right here in Scarborough. Yep, that's Kennedy Road up ahead. The next major intersection. And the stretch, the business improvement area between here and Ellesmere, it is filled with many furniture stores. another commercial properties. It's quite interesting. Maybe sometime next month I might make a walking video down there. Oh, and I'm thinking of going to a town called Newmarket, which is just north of, it's far, it's 40 kilometers away from where I live, but it'll only take at least an hour for me to get there with both subway and GO train. Winston Churchill, yep, it is a high school. Winston Churchill CI. Yeah, because there's a lot of vintage elevators there, and I haven't been to Newmarket in probably over a decade. I think I remember going there once with my dad. But I don't think it should be a problem. I think by then the fall colors will be peaking, or at its peak rather. So it should be a fun trip. Should probably do it when my reading. I should probably do it when my reading week commences, which is also in October. But is it before or after the Thanksgiving long weekend? I'm obviously not going anywhere on Monday, like out of town, because public transportation is. Oh, this is a staple here. Harry's Drive-In. Since 1965, homemade burgers, Slovakia dinners. Wow, that is old school. I know there's another kind of similar to that, but it's called the Real McCoy. It's further east. I don't know. I can't even remember where that place is. I'm gonna have to pitch it up. Maybe it's at Markham and somewhere. I don't know. I don't friggin' know. Oh, and there's a Canadian institution, Harvey's. Sorry, I'm not a fan of Harvey's. I tried it once. I didn't really enjoy it. I mean, I understand it's a Canadian thing, but that's just my opinion. Plaza may have some offices in it, but doesn't look like there might be an elevator. Alright, there's my bus stop. Oh, come on, man. There's a little bit of traffic, so I might still make it. Alright, just in time. So guys, we're going to end things off here as I hop on the bus. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my average as well. See you guys all in the next one. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.